Imagine walking down a rainy street, the sky dark and threatening, when suddenly, a figure collapses right before your eyes. You don't know them, yet every instinct screams to help. That's exactly what happened to Alex King, a single dad known in his neighborhood not for fame or money, but for kindness that could move mountains. Before we dive into this story, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to True Kindness Tales for more heartwarming stories like this. Alex had just finished picking up his 7-year-old daughter, Lily, from school. Life hadn't been easy since his wife passed away years ago, leaving him to juggle bills, bedtime stories, and the small joys that made their tiny apartment feel like home. Yet, no matter the hardships, Alex always found time to help anyone in need, whether it was an elderly neighbor struggling with groceries or a stray dog shivering in the cold. That afternoon, as the rain poured down, Alex noticed a commotion near the park's fountain. A black luxury car had skidded off the wet pavement, narrowly missing pedestrians. Out of it stumbled a woman, panicked and screaming for help, while a man lay unconscious near the curb. Without a second thought, Alex ran forward, his protective instincts taking over. The man was no ordinary passerby, dressed in an impeccable suit, with an aura of wealth and authority, but Alex didn't care. All he saw was a life in danger. With a strength born from years of carrying his daughter through life's toughest moments, Alex lifted the billionaire man into his arms, ignoring the slippery pavement and the curious onlookers. People shouted, some tried to stop him, but Alex's focus was unwavering. He carried the man to his car, placing him gently on the back seat, and drove through the storm to the nearest hospital. As he waited anxiously in the emergency room, Lily tugged at his sleeve, her eyes wide. "Daddy, will he be okay?" she asked. Alex smiled softly, brushing her hair back. "He will, sweetheart. Sometimes, helping others is the bravest thing we can do." Hours passed. Nurses and doctors finally emerged, giving a nod of relief. The man had a severe concussion but would survive. Alex felt a quiet satisfaction, the kind that doesn't come with applause or rewards. He hadn't done it for recognition, it was simply the right thing to do. But little did he know, the next morning would change everything. By dawn, the world Alex knew, where kindness was enough, was about to collide with power, wealth, and the stark reality of assumptions. And this is where the story takes a turn that will leave you speechless. Stay with us because the next chapter reveals the shocking twist. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. True acts of kindness can come with the most unexpected challenges. The next morning, Alex's phone buzzed incessantly. He rubbed his eyes, expecting it to be a message from Lily's school or a neighbor. Instead, it was police. His heart sank as officers arrived at his apartment. "Mr. King, we need you to come with us," said the officer, voice steady but firm. Confused, Alex followed, clutching Lily's hand. He had no idea what could have gone wrong. The previous night, he had saved a man's life, surely that should have been enough. At the police station, the billionaire from the accident, Evelyn Carter, a powerful businesswoman, was waiting. But instead of gratitude, her eyes were filled with anger. "You assaulted me," she accused, voice sharp and cold. "You kidnapped me." Alex froze. "Ma'am, I carried you to safety last night. You were unconscious. I saved your life," he pleaded. Evelyn's expression softened for just a moment, but then hardened again. "I don't know who you are, but I don't need a hero. I need the law to protect me. You crossed a line." It was a surreal moment for Alex. The world he believed in, where good deeds were rewarded, was suddenly inverted. He was being treated like a criminal for showing humanity. The officers, though sympathetic, were bound by protocol. Alex was released on bail, but the humiliation stung. Back home, Alex tried to process the event with Lily. "Daddy, why would she do that?" she asked, eyes brimming with tears. Alex held her close. "Some people don't recognize kindness when they see it, honey. But that doesn't mean we stop doing the right thing." Determined not to be broken, Alex decided to confront Evelyn, not with anger, but with understanding. He knew that beneath her wealth and power, she must have fears and vulnerabilities. And indeed, as he prepared to face her, he discovered the woman behind the accusations was struggling with immense pressure and paranoia. The twist here isn't just about the arrest, it's about perspective. True courage isn't just saving someone's life, it's standing tall when misunderstood, facing the storm, and keeping your values intact. The story takes yet another unexpected turn as Alex tries to find common ground with Evelyn, challenging her perception of trust, kindness, and humanity. What happens next will keep you at the edge of your seat and may even inspire you to see kindness in a new light. Weeks passed. News of Alex's arrest made local headlines, but rather than vilifying him, many saw the bravery and selflessness behind his actions. Meanwhile, Evelyn's anger began to soften. Through a series of mediated meetings, Alex showed her not just his integrity, but also the warmth of his small family. Evelyn realized that the man she had labeled a criminal was the same person who saved her life. And more importantly, Alex never once sought compensation, fame, or recognition. He acted out of pure heart. Slowly, trust was rebuilt, first with small gestures, then through deeper conversations. One rainy afternoon, the scene of the accident replayed itself in their minds. This time, it wasn't panic, it was gratitude. Evelyn finally extended a hand, not in accusation, but in thanks. "I misjudged you," she admitted. "You reminded me that some heroes wear no badges." Alex smiled. "It's okay. We all see the world differently, but kindness always speaks for itself." In the end, the unlikely bond formed between a struggling single dad and a billionaire woman became a lesson for everyone. Courage isn't always recognized immediately, and good deeds don't always come with applause, but they matter, profoundly. Lily hugged her dad tightly. "Daddy, you're my hero," she whispered. Alex looked at her, then at Evelyn, realizing that heroism is about action, compassion, and integrity, regardless of misunderstandings. This story reminds us that the world is complicated, and kindness can sometimes be mistaken for foolishness, but true kindness leaves a legacy far beyond recognition. If this story touched your heart, hit the like button and subscribe to True Kindness Tales for more emotional, inspiring stories that celebrate humanity at its best. Remember, even when the world misunderstands you, doing the right thing never goes unnoticed in the eyes that truly matter.